If they had a recipe for writing, they could follow it as well. That's where copying comes in. In this chapter, you'll see how copying lets you get into the shoes of another writer and deconstruct the format. Once you find the pattern, you can create your own formula, structure, and recipe. It's a down and dirty shortcut to making writing easier. Put yourself in a copying frame of mind with words to the wise, get judgmental. The cheat sheet, Deconstruction 101, contains all the questions you need to ask to make copying work for you. Plus, the Write On exercise, Deconstruct Anything, helps you figure out writing patterns. Finally, Real-World Review, Copy for Success, explains how one beginning writer was taught the ropes by a person who didn't exist. Why copy? In our culture, copying gets a bad rap. From the moment a first grader hollers, "Teacher, he's copying me," everyone knows copying is a terrible thing to do. As a society, we value the unique, not the derivative. And yet it all depends on how and what you copy. Copying can be the quickest way to teach yourself what you need to know. I'm not talking about stealing answers to test questions or plagiarizing someone else's words. I'm talking about deconstruction. Here's the basic idea. Find a piece of writing you like or that fits your needs, and then take it apart, line by line. Figure out how it works. Whether it's a snappy email, detailed report, or informative newsletter, if you understand the pieces, you can follow the format. After you decipher the pattern, you can plug in your own ideas and subjects. If you've wandered by paintings in a museum, you've probably seen copying in action. In art education, it's a time-honored tradition for students to set up their easels and learn by imitating the masters. So why not do the same with writing? On the example hunt. The first step is to find writing models you can copy. If you are writing on the job, the examples may include work created by your colleagues. If you have nothing to guide you within your company, go further afield to find writing you admire or would like to copy. Sometimes, the examples you have to work with are dense and packed with information. Don't let this discourage you. Complexity is not a crime. If you're looking at detailed pieces, especially in the academic or deeply theoretical world, you can still take the writing apart. You just need to attack it at a slower pace. Move through, noting exactly what information is loaded into those sentences. All writers have patterns. It's your job to find out what they are. Now, these examples don't have to be the world's most perfect writing. Instead, focus on what interests you. Look for writing that you can relate to. Even if you think you don't know enough about writing to have an opinion, go with your gut feeling. See Words to the Wise, Get Judgmental for more ideas on how to conquer this anxiety. You can also ask for other people's recommendations. It doesn't matter if they like different writing than you do. Discovering why someone admires a certain kind of writing is always illuminating, especially if you haven't noticed it before. The next step is to figure out why the piece is interesting. Does it solve a problem? Does it make your job or another's easier? Is it full of facts you find fascinating or useful? The answers to these questions become the clues to improve your own written communication. Words to the wise. Get judgmental. As a reluctant writer, you may feel really uncomfortable when you start the hunt for writing you can copy. How do you even know what's good? But if you read it all, you do actually judge writing on a daily basis. And you can develop your own perspective by noticing what interests you and what doesn't. At first, you don't have to focus on the kind of writing you need to do. You're simply trying to focus on what appeals to you and why it attracts you. Is it a graphic novel, a magazine article, a social media rant? If you can, take notes. For 3 days, jot down whatever calls to you. What draws you in? Why does it? And conversely, what bores the crap out of you? What do you dismiss? After 3 days, you may see your own pattern of preference. By examining what you like and why you like it, you'll start to trust and develop your own discernment. Find the framework.